So modern Christians don't keep the Sabbath or holy days. If you don't know what that is, our modern word holiday actually comes from the biblical term holy day. And Christians believe they don't do these things because of what's called the New Covenant. And the New Covenant, according to GodQuestions.org, is a promise that God made to humanity that he would forgive their sin and fellowship with him. But I'm going to claim that Christians actually don't do these things because of the influence of Rome on early Christianity, and the New Covenant's just an afterthought. The first thing you need to know is that Rome had the largest ancient city of the world in the 1st and 2nd century. It's estimated they could have had 1 million people in Rome, and this is a Cambridge University paper. Wikipedia says the same thing. Encyclopedia Britannica says the same thing. Why is that important? Well, because the largest Christian church would arise in Rome for that reason, as well as the fact the Roman church was founded by the beast apostles of Peter and Paul, and the letter to the Romans by Paul is actually his longest one in the Bible. This is a cool chart I'm working on for my book. Christianity grew so much in Rome that by the end of the 4th century, Rome actually adopted Christianity as its state religion under Emperor Theodosius. Not before going through intense persecution for a few hundred years, by the way. To which we reach the interesting character of Constantine, who in 313 AD issued the Edict of Milan, which ended all that persecution. Some even consider him a Christian and thank God for what he did, but he still worshiped the sun, as we're gonna see. Because a decade later, he issued a second edict changing the Sabbath for Roman Christians. On March 7th, 321 AD, Constantine issued a decree that Sunday would be the observed Roman day of rest. Where did he get that idea? I know, from Christians who were keeping the 7th-day Sabbath commanded by God. He also combined the church with the state successfully, holding councils such as the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Constantine called the churches together and changed the date of the Passover into what now is Easter. Easter was always celebrated on the first Sunday after the 14th day of the month of Nisan, as commanded in scripture that Christians were doing, and instead the council decreed that Easter should be observed on the first full moon after the spring equinox, like the pagans were. This is what grew into the powerhouse of the Roman Catholic Church, who had a monopoly on Bibles and independent study groups till they were challenged in the Reformation, and we inherited it from them.